This program is made possible in part by funding from Associated Bank with 17 locations in the Twin Cities metro area. Maplewood Dental Lab, providing dental services to the East Metro for over 25 years. The Sunshine Depot in Elk River, food and fun in historic downtown Elk River. St. Paul Custom Creations Company, specializing in upholstery, car audio, window tint, butterfly doors, suicide doors, car lifts, lowering kits, rims, and tires. Riverview Sports and Marine, family owned and operated since 1972. And by continuing contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to high school boys basketball, proudly presented by Ty Video Productions. This is our first boys game of the season, and today we go all the way to Elk River to bring you today's game, featuring the Monticello Magic of the Mississippi 8 Conference and the Elk River Elks of the Northwest Suburban League. Stick around, the action is coming up shortly. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Peden here with Mike Zamacona, and we've got the Mike and Mike show going on here. And Mike's, well, we start off this show, Monticello kind of looking for a new identity as they have a lot of folks coming in with not a lot of minutes.
That's right, Mike, and I look for a strong Elk River team tonight, looking to get back to the glory days, which weren't long ago for Coach Clausen, as they were in 3 state tournaments in the past 10 years, and with 10 seniors running on and off the floor tonight, the Elks will be a problem for a young Monticello squad.
Elk River coming off a 40-36 win over Buffalo last Thursday. Low scoring game, not a great shooting game, but you beat a top 10 team from last year. That's going to add a lot of credibility to the program.
And I'm sure Coach is happy with his defense, so we're looking for more of that tonight. Monticello, kind of the unknowns, a couple wins, 2-2 thus far. I believe they played in the tournament.
They played in the Central Lakes Mississippi 8 Challenge and won by 5 there. So on that note, let's go to the keys to the game. We'll start with the Monticello Magic. First, they're going to have to keep up on rebounds. I talked to the head coach, Bruce Balder-Lanou, yesterday, and he said Monticello, a smaller team than Elk River, only one player in their starting 5 above 6'2". So they're going to have to win those boards if they want to win this game. They're going to need to get quality looks too, because Elk River has such a big team, and matching up with their size, if you didn't figure it out by now, is going to be another big key for them. Elk River, it's going to be consistency with defense. That was a key in their victory over Buffalo. They only committed 9 turnovers, and if you keep those turnovers down, things will go in your favor. They need to push the ball, and they need to execute on offense. Elk River's going to be a fast team. They're going to want to run and gun and do all that stuff. This program is made possible in part by funding from Associated Bank with 17 locations in the Twin Cities metro area. Maplewood Dental Lab, providing dental services to the East Metro for over 25 years. The Sunshine Depot in Elk River, food and fun in historic downtown Elk River. St. Paul Custom Creations Company, specializing in upholstery, car audio, window tint, butterfly doors, suicide doors, car lifts, lowering kits, rims, and tires. Riverview Sports and Marine, family owned and operated since 1972. And by continuing contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Mike Peden here with assistant coach Rick Bigelow of the Monticello Magic. And Rick, your team is starting 2-2. I talked to your head coach yesterday, and he said he wasn't expecting to get any wins by Christmas. So you have 2 wins. So what does that mean for the program?
Well, the kids have been playing very hard, and we've been working hard in practice. You know, we are a senior-dominated team, but we are an inexperienced senior-dominated team. Last year they basically played on the JV team, so we didn't really know what to expect coming into this year. So it's been a pleasant surprise. They've been working hard and improving as we go.
And what are some elements to developing these players who don't have a lot of varsity minutes as you begin the first portion of the season?
Well, you just have to basically get them in as much as you can, and then a lot of work over the summer by the kids, you know, in the different leagues that they've got going on, and that's about it.
You've got a tough opponent tonight in Elk River, who coming off a win against Buffalo, top 10 school last year. So, how do you develop that experience with this Monticello team, despite all the seniors on their squad?
Well, you know, against Elk River, they always have good basketball down here. They're traditionally, you know, one of the better schools in the state. You know, year in and year out, they always have quality players. They're quality coached, and they're just fundamentally sound. And so, to go against a squad like that, hopefully the kids will see how things are done and how things need to be done in order to be successful.
Now, we've talked about the inexperience these seniors have, but tell me, where are they in terms of progression level between the first game and up to this point?
Oh, we've progressed quite a ways. We put in a new offense this year, and the offense that the boys have been running now has gotten much better as time went on. One of our downfalls so far has been our turnover our turnover ratio, and if we can cut that down, then I think we'll be competitive.
Hey, Mike Zamacona here with assistant coach for the Elk River High School, the Elks. Big home game tonight against Monticello. Here with assistant coach for Elk River, Aaron Osterman. Aaron, what's it going to take tonight for Elk River to come out and perform well?
Well, beginning of the season, you want to kind of play within yourselves, and by doing that, for us, we're going to have to, do a good job running our offense, moving the ball well, moving good without the ball, and then especially playing good team defense. Type of offense that Monticello runs, they're going to set ball picks and try and create mismatches, and then so when they come off these screens, if we're not, there to defend it, they're going to get some easy baskets out of it. So especially like guys that are off the ball, they have to be ready to rotate over and take away layups.
Coach, it's your second game of the year, and big win over Buffalo early this year, correct? I'm just wondering, are you guys finding the pieces for the puzzle? Is it coming together yet, or is it still a work in progress?
Oh, it's a big work in progress right now. Wish we would have gotten more work in the off season together. However, that didn't happen. So, we're hoping to have the team improve. Obviously, as the season goes on, I'm hoping halfway through the year we'll start seeing the fruits of our labor that we hope to see. But yeah, we're still a ways away, but we're a good team. We're a deep team. We got 10 guys that are going to be playing, rotating in, which is unusual for us. We usually try and play about 8 or 7 if possible, but we got a good group of guys, great group of seniors that have been playing together for most of their lives, obviously. But yeah, it should be good as we keep going.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go back to the game. Who are you? Oh. Again, this is Mike Zamacona. That was Coach Aaron Osterman, assistant coach for Elk River, giving us his keys to the ball game tonight here at Elk River High School.
This portion of today's broadcast is paid for in part by Associated Bank, with 17 locations in the Twin Cities area.
Thank you, President. You come back and do that again. Okay, fans.
We'll now do the starting lineups quickly. For Monticello, it will be Clinton Dixon at guard, Kevin Hyder at guard, John Richter at forward, Kevin Flesch at forward, and Bryce Balfens at forward. And for Elk River, it's Manko Yane at forward, Travis Bankin at guard, Ben Erickson at forward, Jack Nelson at forward, and Matt Beeman at forward. Elk River in red, Monticello in white. Elk River with the first possession. For three, bullseye!
Right off the bat.
Travis Bankin gets the Elks on the board.
Elk River to man-to-man defense out there. Coach said they'd be that all day. That's their strength for Coach Klassen's club.
It pays off that time. Elk River gets the steal. Picking it up was Ben Erickson.
Good ball movement there as that pass was intended for Kevin Flesh, but through his hands.
Kicks out. That's Erickson out to Yane. There's no shot clock, so you've got as much time as you want.
The beauty of high school basketball.
That's for three. Not this time from Erickson. And it's rebounded by Hyder. Dixon slowing things down a little bit. Dixon will drive himself. Charge! Nice job for Matt Beeman. He found time to set up.
Kind of no man's land there for Mr. Clinton Dixon as the guard tried to drive among the trees.
You're going to have a lot more fun, I imagine, than calling the soccer game, so you won't be talking to yourself this time. So you won't have to come up with banter on your own.
Can't have that.
Kevin Hyder with the steal, and it's stolen right back. Yane picks it up. Elk River, about 40 minutes northwest of the Twin Cities. Erickson for three. There was contact, but no fouls called. Possession will stay with the Elks.
Let them play out here. Quite a bit of contact there. No blood, no foul.
Monticello about half an hour west of the Twin Cities. That's for three. No good. Matt Beeman can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Picked up by Kevin Flesh. Flesh averaging 17.8 points per game coming into tonight.
And Flesh at 6'7", he's their best hope to rebound tonight, as they did not match up height-wise very well with the Elks. Looking for some Monticello magic on the boards.
Looking to go
nice
inside.
Dish.
Oh, no,
but
no
couldn't
good.
complete it.
John Richter can't complete it. Elk River has a chance to capitalize, and they throw it right back to Monticello. It's a sloppy game in terms of ball control. Elk River does get it, but it missed the first shot and the second. Jack Nelson, you got to put those short-range looks in.
Nice job on the boards for Jack.
You got to convert those into points. Dixon with the ball. Out to Richter.
Good screen. Nice screen and roll there for the Magic.
Kevin Flesh gets the Magic on the board.
Set the screen up, and his man forgot about him for the backdoor pass. Kind of a three-man pick and roll there for the Magic.
Palm fake
Work
from
to perfection.
Bacon. Erickson for three. Yes!
Wide open Ben Erickson from downtown.
Elk River 6, Monticello 2. It's still early. Scramble for the ball. Erickson picks it up. Gets it out to Bankin, so give Elk River credit for the steal.
Ben Erickson shooting threes and getting dirty there on the rebound. 2 threes for the Elks.
And Bankin going inside. Shot was blocked. Picked up by Hyder. Dixon one-on-one. Will he go for it? Yes, he will, but he's short. Yane picks up the rebound. Erickson for three again. Not this time. Rebound, no putback. Flesh with the block. Yane picks it up. Short. Rebound, Flesh again.
Big Flesh doing all the work underneath the basket, the block shot, and a rebound.
You mentioned Flesh, their best presence inside. We have a moving foul on Yane. Before the game, I spent a little bit of time with this Monticello Magic team, and they are a comic bunch. Was getting their head and shoulder pictures in as we have a massive substitution. Elk River likes to play 10 people, as you mentioned. So on the floor for the Elks right now are Jake Babcock, Taylor Berger, Will Iverson, Matt Cush, and Scotty Metcalf.
The joys of depth. They play it almost like a college team, really.
Like
Go hard for a few minutes, get everybody off the floor, new blood in there.
Almost like a hockey team with the line changes. And that fresh blood almost paid off, but Brian Rass stole the ball from Elk River.
It was a good idea from Matt Cush on that pass.
Dixon stops. He's in trouble. Tries to find somebody, but it's
still pass off the foot.
Taylor Berger with the steal. Elk River making it tough for Monticello to find any open shots. But Monticello steals it right back. Bryce Balfans. Balfans, a versatile player. He played wide receiver on the football team this fall.
Quite a few guys on the Elk River squad who played football for the varsity team this year.
5 seniors started on the football team this year. Foul. Flesh will go to the line. He draws the blocking foul. Foul is on Jake Babcock. That's his first.
Boy, it's tough punishment there when you're trying to take that charge and you get nailed, and it's a foul on you.
And you got to be set. Flesh makes the first.
Someday I'll be able to understand when they call a charge and when they call a blocking foul.
Well, for a charge, your feet have to be set, and you can't be moving. If you move even just a little bit, they'll call a blocking foul on you. That's how it works. But when you're going in real time, you can't. Flesh makes both. There's no challenges or replays they can go to, so it can be a very tough call for the officials to make.
Always a controversial call. Back on the Elks.
No good. Flesh with the board.
Flesh again.
Metcalf had that shot. Elk River just not getting a lot of shots to fall. Flesh thought about a 3. Goes to Balfans. That's number 14 with the swish. Brandon Skoog.
Skoog, nice job of losing his man there and getting the open shot.
Skoog just averaging 3 points per game, and Monticello's tied this up for 3. Short. Will Iverson can't get it, but it's rebounded by Metcalf, and we've got a foul. We're going to have more free throws. Will Iverson's going to the line.
I heard that one from here. Better check for scars on that foul. That was quite the hammer.
You can thank our backboard mics for providing that sound. Iverson, 4 points in their win over Buffalo last Thursday. Makes the first. You were going to say?
I just noticed there's no cheerleaders tonight, Mike, and that is the newest wave in high school athletics. Not many cheerleaders. Kind of miss them behind the net when they go whoosh, and they made free throws.
Iverson makes both. Well, it keeps the focus on the game.
Nice steal.
Metcalf with the steal. He is open. Almost dunked it. Almost dunked it, but it's 2 points.
Scotty Metcalf, I think he changed his mind halfway up. Great steal by Metcalf.
Well, whether it's a dunk or a layup, it's still 2 points, so I guess style
That's
points. He figured style points not an issue. Maybe he'll change his mind, though.
Nice move there.
That's Balfans. He can't get the shot to fall, though. Rebound, Cush. Maybe Iverson will change his mind next time, or Metcalf will, knowing this is on TV. Figures, hey, I can get on the highlight reel.
We got to tell these kids before the game next time.
Long 2 for Iverson. Long. Rebound, Balfans.
I tell you what, Mike, the ability to throw out 5 guys on a shift change, we'll call it just like hockey, right? It's a 4-point lead right now, but I can see this over time. This could be trouble for Monticello. To contend with 5 fresh guys all the time is real tough.
Paul Gates and John Richter step back in for Monticello. The foul was on Iverson, his first.
Good skip pass there.
Richter on the outside. Man-to-man defense by Elk River. And you can tell Monticello just not getting any clean looks when the defense is set up. Oh, a fast break opportunity wasted. Richter could not handle the pass.
More good ball movement, yes.
Raz could not handle the pass. Richter couldn't find his open man.
Well, he found somebody, but he went right through his hands. That's tough. Got to work on those hands at practice. I'm sure Coach does work on the hands.
Inside
nice
is Push.
pass
Push with the
there.
layup.
Kush with the touch.
How do you get open looks with this man-to-man right now with Elk River doing their line changes?
I get set picks, keep guys in motion. They've had open looks.
Iverson with the strip. He's going to the line to shoot 2. It may not be the fresh legs Monticello has to worry about. I think right now Monticello is worried about just getting an open look. That man-to-man defense is all over their face, and Elk River's going to do another line change here as Will Iverson will go to the free throw line. First one goes in, and here comes the line change. Starting 5 coming back in. Elk River not the only school to run that strategy. The Eden Prairie girls basketball team does the same thing.
Yeah, well, if you got the horses, you get them out there and run. Intense defense, wear them down. That's the strategy for Elk River tonight. And I'm sure will be for the remainder of the season.
Defensive intensity works again. Elk River forces another turnover. These two teams generally play each other well. Monticello, of course, a top 10 team last year in Class 3A. No good from Jack Nelson, and it's picked up by Anthony Franco.
I'm sure Monticello is still trying to find their way this year with a lot of new blood, graduating all their starting team last year. Trying to find their way early in the season here.
Skoog. Franco. They just can't get inside. And they can't get any open looks outside.
And this is the starting 5. It's a big lineup.
Bacon
Great pass
the
there.
count
He was hammered and he finished it off.
Bacon to Nelson. 3-point play opportunity here.
Great pass from half court, hitting Nelson in stride. He got pummeled.
Monticello, noticed too, not only are they having trouble getting inside, they're hesitant to take shots outside.
Well, they haven't had any looks from outside either. Tough man-to-man defense with fresh legs. That's a tough opponent. Probably a good time out here taken by the Magic Settlers troops. Figure out a way to solve this tough man-to-man defense for Elk River.
9:13 to go in the first half. Elk River leads 16-6.
This program is made possible in part by funding from Associated Bank with 17 locations in the Twin Cities metro area. Maplewood Dental Lab, providing dental services to the East Metro for over 25 years. The Sunshine Depot in Elk River, food and fun in historic downtown Elk River. St. Paul Custom Creations Company, specializing in upholstery, car audio, window tint, butterfly doors, suicide doors, car lifts, lowering kits, rims, and tires. Riverview Sports and Marine, family owned and operated since 1972. And by continuing contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
We rejoin you, 9:13 to go in the first half. Elk River 16, Monticello 6, as we present high school boys basketball, the first of the 2009-2010 season. And there's Flesh. He has 4 points so far, 4 of Monticello's 6. There's Dixon to Richter. Elk River just not letting them go anywhere. This is Hyder, out to Richter. Richter finally with an open look, but it doesn't fall. Rebound Bankin. Yane. Thought about going left, instead goes inside, count it! Jack Nelson again.
Gets the high five and sinks it.
Another three-point play chance for Nelson. He converted in his last try.
A little lucky on the bounce pass there from Yane. It came in. I don't think Nelson saw it until it hit him in the legs.
Monticello with one more foul left to give. Nelson completes a three-point play. That gives him 6. The foul was on Kevin Hyder. That's his first personal. Hyder almost loses it. Backcourt violation, couldn't find Flesh.
The Magic are going to have to find a way to work on this man-to-man, and it's not going to happen with guys standing around. That last set, not a very good offensive set for the Magic. Got to get guys in motion, got to move, got to set picks. Can't play in and out. The in and out game is not going to work here tonight.
That Elk River defense now starting to spill over into other aspects of the game. They're just throwing Monticello off. Beeman was looking for Erickson, but he throws it away. And a rare mistake from Elk River, but still not a mistake that Randy Clausen wanted.
Tough defense there by Yane. Great defense. Danger, 5-second count almost called.
Dixon for 3. Yes!
There we go. Bell fans made a nice feed there as they move the ball quickly, not wasting time.
Yane for the answer. Bullseye!
Yane, he's ice on that 3. I don't think he's sweating out there, Mike.
Well, I wouldn't be sweating either with the line changes. You get a few minutes to rest up, and then you just go back out there.
That's right, very composed in that shot. The Magic need to move that ball again. When they move it around a lot, they get open shots.
Dixon open again. Bullseye! Just like you said, when they get the ball open.
Great pick there by John Richter, too. He almost picked both guys. Left him for the open 3.
Monticello getting some magic on offense going, but they need to convert that into defense.
Great ball movement.
Erickson for 3.
Great perimeter, moving the ball.
Richter to Flesh. Flesh in trouble. Throws it away to Bankin.
You notice when Flesh got that ball at his waist, the Elk River defenders were all over that ball.
Erickson for 3. Not this time. Over the backboard, Monticello ball.
Well, Ben Erickson felt that one. He was backing up like that ball was going in.
6 points so far for Erickson.
Maybe next time.
Ball fence to Flesh. Flesh looking for Hyder. Can't find him. Richter saves it. Almost stolen. Ball fence for 3.
Maybe a travel.
Travels.
Yes.
Here comes the Elk River line change. And the second string comes in. So that means Metcalf, Berger, Iverson, Cush, and Babcock will all step back in.
Mr. Balfoun's got a little excited there. He was wide open. It's not the NBA though, is it? Only 2 steps out here.
You can't get away with traveling calls at this level. Tough shot, no good from Babcock, and we've got a foul against Monticello.
Great scoop shot there by from underneath, from down under. Texas. Almost got that one to go.
There was no foul called. For 3. Bullseye. Taylor Berger gets on the board.
Great inbounds play by Coach Klassen's Elks. Wide open Berger.
And he chomps it down. Elk River chomping down threes all over the place.
That was just too easy.
I'm sure we'll hear from his parents at the end of this game. Dixon
Tough
in trouble.
D there from Babcock.
Ball fans. Out to Hyder. Hyder will try inside. No good. Picked up by Iverson. Foul.
Every shot gets contested. Another one down here. And what looked like to be an open shot. Boom. All over him.
Richter called with the foul. Monticello out of fouls to give with 5:06 to go. That could really spell trouble. Magic already down by 16.
Ooh, he was there. That was Metcalf wide open underneath for the back door, but nobody saw him.
They try to go to Cush inside. Cush can't get the behind the back layup. Babcock has it.
Great save.
And Berger picks it up. Elk River, they're not even going to bother resetting. They're just gunning. Babcock with the swish.
That was a great save underneath to keep that play going.
And Babcock gets on the board now. They're just gunning all over the place.
Love to watch guys get dirty, die for loose basketballs. That's how Coach Clausen likes it, I'm sure. I'm sure he's very pleased so far.
Foul against Elk River. Against Berger. Elk River still has 2 to give.
Down to 4 minutes already in this one. First half.
More importantly, Monticello's top scorer, Kevin Flesch, held to just 4 points so far, and he was averaging almost 18 a game. There he is now.
Yeah, they got to figure out a way to get him more involved. He has, I think he's only touched the ball once in the last 4 trips.
Dixon to Rask.
The Elks do a great job of collapsing that defense in the paint.
Monticello just can't outrun them. Skoog has it.
This is not going to get it done here.
Flesch for 3.
The big fella.
Not this time. Skoog picks up the board.
Ooh, they bailed him out there.
Skoog goes to the line, and that might be what Monticello needs, just to put some points on the board without the clock going and without 3 Elks in your face. So Skoog goes to the line. 6-foot senior guard.
Bailed out by the foul there. He lost control of the ball and got the foul call.
Missed the first free throw, so Clausen will probably tell his kids, hey, that was a good foul now. It's always a good foul if they miss a free throw. Gets the back end. Monticello will have a lot of work to do, though, to overcome a 17-point deficit. Berger for 3. No. Iverson fights for the rebound, does get it.
Nice board there by Iverson.
And Elk River getting patient. They're not rushing their shots. I like that. You know, they are an attacking type team, but they're not going to rush shots.
Well-coached team. You don't want to force a bad shot. Reach-in foul there on Flesch.
Monticello out of fouls to give, so that will send Matt Cush to the line for a 1-on-1 situation.
1-on-1.
The first foul on the big fella, Mr. Flesch.
Cush has 2 points so far.
Nice touch on the free throw for the 6'7" Matt Cush. I'm guessing Matt's a tight end on the football team.
Misses the back end, and we have a foul on Elk River. Lane violation, not a foul, so even if that gone in, that wouldn't have counted.
Seldom called lane violation.
And for you referees in training at home, that is what you call lane violation. So mark that down in the notebooks. There will be a test on that tomorrow. Skoog inside. I thought he had an open look, and he gets bailed out again. There was contact. Elk River just kept their hands off of him. They had 3 men on him. Probably would have been another steal.
That's the theme so far. Every time a guy gets the ball, if he's open at all, they have at least 2 guys all over him, always moving on D. Another turnover.
Another Elk River steal.
Nice feed.
And a block. Ball fence with the clean block. Well, Monticello telling the Elks, you're not going to have it that easy.
Great block by Valfans. Hustling back on D. Nice hops for the junior, Bryce Valfans.
Babcock, left-handed layup is good.
I'll tell you what, the second time now they've run an inbounds play underneath the basket and got a nice, easy look and a deuce.
4 points for Babcock. Ball fence to Flesh again. Skoog for 3. Bullseye.
Boy, a rare open shot for the Elks.
Skoog doubles his point total for the game so far. Elk River throws it away. Here comes another line change. So with 2:06 to go, we'd like to remind you that coming up at the halftime report presented by Associated Bank, our in-game box score and first half analysis, that's coming up in the Associated Bank halftime report.
And that was one open look too many for Coach Clausen. He got his next 5 troops ready to go after that shot.
He sent his starting 5 back in. Well, there's still an eternity left, so even though he's up by 17, you can't rest on your laurels just yet.
I'll tell you what, Mike, it's hard to even tell. I mean, I know who the starters are, but when the subs are in there, there's not a great difference in the quality of play, especially on the defensive end.
Any of these players could be starters. Skoog for 3 again, too strong.
Not a good job of getting squared up to the basket on that 3-point shot.
This is Erickson. Charge against Erickson.
I think that was off the ball, Mike.
It's on Nelson.
That's his first.
A bad pick, maybe.
Team control foul, so Monticello doesn't shoot free throws. I was going to say I talked to Randy Clausen yesterday, and he said of his 5, as no good on the shot picked up by Nelson. You could have 5 different leading scorers in the first 5 games of the season. That's how balanced this Elk River team is. There's Nelson again. Yes! That's his first basket of the game. That's 8 points.
Great head fake there from Nelson to get his guy up. Just sidestepped him and hit the open 2.
There's 8 points. I was looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard.
It was just inside the 3 line, too, for Nelson. A mismatch there. That's a good idea. Have a mismatch there. Flesh was covered by the guard for the Elks, number 15, Travis Bankin. But unable to complete it.
Ball fence will be called for the charge.
Great defense by Bankin. They take the charge there.
That's ball fence's first personal foul. Fouling not much an issue between either of these teams.
Full court press here by the Magic.
First time we've seen that tonight. 30 seconds left. Elk River can hold for the final shot.
Common tactic, sorry Mike, common tactic late in the half to get a couple late buckets, press them, not ready for it. But nice press break run there by the Elks.
Elk River will look to make a move at about now. It's Beeman.
Nice.
Beeman inside.
Way to run the offense.
Block.
Big block
Gaining,
by Flesh.
short. Beeman picks it up, and time will expire. So give credit to Monticello for keeping Elk River from one more basket, but as Pat Sajak would say, the Magic have their work cut out for them. We'll go to halftime with Elk River leading 35-16. We'll take a quick break and come back at you with our in-game box score and first half analysis.
This program is made possible in part by funding from Associated Bank with 17 locations in the Twin Cities metro area. Maplewood Dental Lab, providing dental services to the East Metro for over 25 years. The Sunshine Depot in Elk River, food and fun in historic downtown Elk River. St. Paul Custom Creations Company, specializing in upholstery, car audio, window tint, butterfly doors, suicide doors, car lifts, lowering kits, rims, and tires. Riverview Sports and Marine, family owned and operated since 1972. And by continuing contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome back to high school boys basketball presented by Ty Video Productions. This is our Associated Bank halftime report, so let's take a look at our in-game box score. And as you can imagine, with Elk River up by 19, pretty one-sided. And a long list for the Elks. Nelson leads the team with just 8 points. And any other team that might look like he's struggling, but on this deep, balanced Elk River team, he's doing quite well. Erickson is next with 6. Babcock has 4. We've got a bunch of players with 3, including Yane, Berger, Bankin, Cush, and Metcalf has a pair. And for Monticello, only 3 players are on the board. That's Dixon and Skoog with 6, and Kevin Flesh, the team's leading scorer with just 4 points in that first half. And Mike Zamacona, I think that's been one key that allowed Elk River to build that 19-point lead.
Yeah, it's funny for Monticello, he really is the key to their offense, and he was involved early in the half, and they were still close, hanging in there. Defensively, he's been great. Big block here in the first half, keeping his game relatively in it. What's funny with Elk River, you really can't look at the roster here and nobody sticks out, which is really a coach's dream. They have, and Coach told us before, Coach Clausen, I got 10 guys, they're all playing probably equal amounts, and they are tough. Pressure on defense, very few open shots for Monticello. And anytime anybody gets the ball for the Magic, they have people all over them. It's tough. If I was Monticello, I'd look to slow the game down and set up the big fella, Mr. Flesh, to get back into this game.
As we mentioned in that first half, Randy Clausen told me that he could have 5 different leading scorers in his first 5 games of the season. In fact, he could have a different leading scorer every night. So with that, we would like to take some time to thank our sponsors who made this broadcast possible. They include Specialty Diamond City Bread, located at 1315 Jackson Avenue in Elk River. Travel Leaders, located at Jackson Avenue in Elk River. McCoy's Pub, located at Main Street in Elk River. Bling Apparel, located at Jackson Avenue Northwest in Elk River. Jeffrey Jensen Association, located in Main Street in Elk River. Applebee's, located at Freeport Street Northwest in Elk River. Sprinter Scooters, located at Dodge Street Northwest in Elk River. Elk River British Petroleum, located at Evans Street Northwest in Elk River. National Repo Depot, located in Highway 10 in Elk River. Spike Diet by Russell Blanchard, located in Ivanhoe in Elk River.
Website too for Spike Diet, www.spikediet.com. Not sure what Spike Diet is. I might have to check it out myself.
Might have to go on one with the way I've been eating this week.
'Tis the season.
GameStop, located at Zane Street Northwest in Elk River. Advance Auto Parts, located at Zane Street Northwest in Elk River. Dino's Collision, located at 3rd Avenue Northwest in Elk River. Olive 2 Tan Hair and Nails, located at Business Center Drive in Elk River. Curves for Women, located at Central Avenue East in St. Michael. Charlie's Brown Shell, located at Lowell Avenue in Elk River. And Platinum Look Saloon, located at West Broadway in Monticello. Second half is starting shortly. We'll come back after a quick break.
This portion of today's broadcast is paid for in part by Associated Bank, with 17 locations in the Twin Cities area.
Elk River leads 35-16. Original starters on the floor for both squads. Monticello wearing white, Elk River wearing red. I'm Mike Peden, here with Mike Zamacona in our own Mike and Mike show with Ty Video Productions. This is Hyder with the ball. Hyder almost threw it away. Ball fan saves it.
So we'll see if the Magic will slow things down here and try to find the big man. Flash. Better ball moving here for the Magic, and it pays off.
And that's a good start for Monticello. They can't get all 17 points back in one try. They're going to have to win it in spurts.
Much better movement there for the Magic.
Rebound Flesh. Dixon has numbers, but will slow things down. Flesh looking for Richter. fight for the ball. Dixon picks it up. He was open, hesitated.
Great save by Richter on the floor.
Ball fence to Hyder. Yane all over his
Tough
face.
D there by Yane, yep.
Cross-court pass. They just can't get open.
Well, Alex not afraid to double down. The guy gets down low on the post to send two guys down there until their fellow defender recovers in time.
Erickson with the steal.
Intercept the pass. Right there was Erickson.
Maybe they still think they're playing football. No good from Nelson, and it's picked up by Richter. Here comes Hyder racing down.
I'm sensing a theme here by Elk River. Slow starts in each half. Not shooting very well to open the game and not shooting very well opening the second half.
They scored just 40 points in their win over Buffalo last Thursday, and that was still good enough to win. Yane too strong. Rebound Flesh. Flesh getting some looks inside or some boards inside. He needs to get some points inside.
Definitely a better job on the defensive end for the Magic so far.
Flesh for three. Bullseye!
Long and lean and way outside, and Coach Clausen not happy with what he's seeing. Calls a timeout. Good time to get a big shout out to Burger King in Elk River.
A big
located at 850 Freeport Avenue in Elk River. Supplying some delicious goodies for all of us here for Time Productions. Also Auto Trend Sports Trucks, located at 16858 Highway 10 in Elk River. Also the Washingtonville, home of the Purple Pride Car Wash. Located at 18296 Zane Street, Northwest in Elk River, and it's a good time to get that Purple Pride Car Wash, given the success of the local Gridiron squad.
Moden Law Office located at Main Street in Elk River, and AJ's Complete Automotive located at Carson Street in Elk River. And yes, a big thanks to Burger King for providing food and beverages for today's game, because without it we would have empty stomachs, and we would be focusing on that and not the game, and instead of basketball adjectives we'd replace them with food, and it would get really nasty. So thank you to Burger King out here in Elk River.
Very friendly staff at Burger King, supplying their color commentator with much caffeine.
I know I had my share of it. Yane.
Oh, Yane! With the big man in his face.
5 points for Yane. Monticello down by 16.
Really impressed with Menko. Yane plays pressure-free basketball. Whether he's an open three or 6'7" Kevin Flesh in his grill. Very composed.
Richter draws the foul. It goes against Yane. That's his second. Richter yet to put a point on the scoreboard. And I jinxed him.
I'm really enjoying the basket rim microphone.
Well, you can thank Bernie Purick for providing it, and if perhaps you need any audio services done, he might be able to give him a call.
There's a point for Richter.
And he gets on the board.
6'2" senior.
Yane thought
Great
about it.
dish.
Goes inside to Beeman. No, he gets his own rebound. He's going to the line.
Well, it's a great dish from Yane.
That
to
was
find number 44, Matt Beeman. Let's say that one twice. 6'5" senior forward. Couldn't make the shot, but got the rebound and got fouled.
Hyder draws it, his second personal. Beeman still is yet to get a point on the board.
What?
Not anymore. He gets on there. So Hill's name will be in the paper tomorrow.
You know he'll be looking too. They all do that.
Oh, they might be looking for us on YouTube or on Metro Cable Network where this game is airing. We've got a foul away from the ball against Monticello.
Actually, it was a 5-second count violation against the Magic. That was Clinton Dixon. Nobody moving to get open, and Dixon was stuck with the ball.
And that's why I'm not an official.
In a basketball, it's not good enough to dribble the ball. You have to advance towards the basket or find somebody open to avoid that 5-second call. And great defense there by number 21 is John Richter. A very tough defensive player for the Magic.
Erickson draws the foul. I believe it will go against Flesch. It is. That's his third. That's his second personal foul. And that will send Erickson, who has 6 points on the night, to the line.
Richter, one of those guys for the Magic. Not a very big player, but he plays big. Listed at 6'2". I think that's with shoes on.
You want to know that Erickson was the leading scorer on this team with 9 points in that win over Buffalo. He makes both. Any other night, Elk River probably loses, but when you play tough defense, it doesn't matter how many points you put on the board. It just matters you have more than the opponent.
Any coach worth his salt will tell you it all starts with defense. Nice touch there by Dixon.
So Dixon breaks double digits. Elk River can't respond, and Flesch picks it up.
Well, it's
Dixon.
a great pass by Bankin.
One-on-one for Dixon, tough
great
shot.
Great defense by Bankin.
He picks up the block and the steal, and Flesch almost steals it right back.
Kevin Flesch, he is an agile 6'7".
Bankin, open for a second, but looks for the open shot. He has it, in and out. Foul against.
Well, with Flesch's agility, he's only a junior, 6'7". I would look for him to, I'm sure, get some D1 looks. College basketball.
The foul goes against Flesch. That's his third. He's going out, and it is Dixon. Elk River with their line change again, so that means Berger, Metcalf, Babcock, Iverson, and Kush are back in.
I like the hockey line in the first half, Mike. It's a great analogy. Maybe they should get some boards over there and jump over. I always like when the hockey players jump over the boards.
It's a little easier to tell when they're making substitutions here than in hockey. I've called a few games over there out in Plymouth and at the Blaine Super Rink at the Blaine Sports Center, or the National Sports Center in Blaine. Babcock will inbound the ball. He just joined us. Elk River up by 16.
That's down from 19 at halftime. The Magic are tougher defensively this half, and I'm sure Coach Balder Lanoux implored that on his kids, but not right there. Number 23.
Babcock with the three-pointer. That gives him 7. Elk River, interestingly enough, has yet to put a double-digit score on the board. And they're winning by 21 or 19.
Basketball, it's hard to keep 10 guys happy.
Well, Taylor Berger will be 2 points happier after that swish. Timeout, Monticello. 12:39 to go. Elk River looking to blow this one out of the water as they lead by 21.
Let's thank our friends at Blink Bonnie Subs, located at 19366 Highway 169 in Elk River. Also, Blink Bonnie Subs located in St. Paul, located 237 East 7th Street and 182 West 7th Street in St. Paul. And don't forget the location at 1190 County Road J, Suite 700 in the White Bear Township. Blink Bonnie Subs, didn't know they had so many locations. I'm sure there's one near you. Check them out.
There used to be one near where I worked when SPNN was spending its days in the Union Depot, which is now being refitted to accommodate light rail that will go over there in a few years. But there used to be a Blink Bonnie's there. In fact, as one of the SPNN staffers told me, basically they were behind a kitchen in those days. There were 3 or 4 restaurants.
Blink Bonnie.
Or since then, those offices and studios been refitted for condos.
Ooh, a foul call. Great defense by Monticello. Check that Elk River. However, a foul was called. Tough break there with 2 guys on 1. Nowhere to go. Unfortunate break there for the Elks.
Foul is on Metcalf, his second personal.
Nice skip pass there.
Ball fence, picks it up.
Look at the Elks diving all over the floor. Tough defense.
Franco can't get it to fall. Ball will stay with Monticello. I was going to say, Elk River not exactly playing clean basketball, picking up some fouls, but the advantage of playing 2 lines is you don't have to worry about foul trouble.
And that rebound too. John Richter again playing like a big man. 6'2", but he might be the leading rebounder tonight.
Franco to Richter.
Nice skip pass there from Richter out to
Rask.
Dalos.
Rask can't handle it.
Check, that wasn't Dalos, that was Rask. Thanks. Bryce Rask, 6'3" senior for the Magic. It's 21-point lead here for Magic, but nobody giving up. Playing tough D. Guys diving for loose basketballs. The beauty and joy of high school basketball here tonight from Elk River.
Well, no reason to really give up either, because unlike other levels, you know in high school basketball you're going to go into the playoffs. As Iverson picks up the steal, he's got a one-on-one. Count it! Mid-range hook from his left hand, it falls.
Great shot, great composure there after getting hammered. Wasn't sure if they're going to give him the continuation, but they did. Great shot by Will Iverson.
Foul is on Rask, his second personal. Iverson with a 3-point play. I was going to say, with high school basketball, you know you're going to get into the playoffs with section play, and these losses in December won't hurt you as much. It's when you get into the conference and those key sectional games later on.
Correct. And you know, with a young team here, Monticello, I'm sure the kids are still trying to impress the coach. Still want to earn that extra playing time.
We have a technical foul
Yes,
against
we do.
Monticello.
I think that was on the coach. I think the coach was unhappy with the continuation call there on that previous foul call, Mike, and it was perhaps controversial. And he complained a bit too much, got himself a tech. Maybe trying to show the kids, hey, I know we're down by a lot of points, but I still care, and I want you guys to care too.
Holy cow. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Elk River.
Thought maybe we might have a loose ball fall there on Iverson as he... It was like a rodeo out here.
Refs waited about 2 or 3 seconds before they call the foul, and now there's going to be one against Elk River on Iverson, so he does get the foul. But like you said, that coach maybe picking up the technical to get his team motivated, and it's working so far.
Check him for rope on that horse collar tackle, but then he gets the foul here.
Well, they can't get called for a penalty here, at least not the 15-yard kind. And another foul. This time it's against Monticello, so play getting really scrappy here in the last minute or two.
Guys playing aggressive.
Monticello out of fouls to give too.
Both teams know too. It takes aggressive defense to win, and still time to work at it here early in the season, even when you're down by 16 points.
Right now that lead is ballooned to 26, make it 29.
The great pick there released Taylor Berger for the open three.
A steal by Metcalf, he is open. Oh my goodness!
Well, we waited all night for it. Scotty Metcalf delivers the steal and the slammer.
And Elk River, the crowd has come to life now as the Elks take a 31-point lead. I was going to say, too, with Berger's three-pointer, he is the first Elk River player to break double digits in scoring. Any other team, you'd think they'd be in trouble. Elk River, not so much.
Nope, and a very calm-looking coaching staff there for the Elks. Assistant coaches Aaron Osterman, Brian Thompson, Ryan Servati, more than happy with what they've seen tonight.
Franco misses the three-pointer from the corner. Here's his Bankin.
Nice dish.
No
Great
basket, but
dish
that will
by
send
Bankin.
that will send Kush to the line.
Travis Bankin, senior guard. Didn't start tonight, but like I said, we've said all night, really, these 10 guys all play like starters. Great drive and dish by Bankin to find Kush.
Makes the first, and speaking of that line change, here it is again, and we're going to see the same for Monticello as Dixon, Flesh, and Gates. Paul Gates now coming in for the Magic. And for the Elks, Nelson, Erickson, Bankin still in there, as is Kush, and Yane are back in. Kush makes both. 10:20 to go. And at this point, what do you do if you're Monticello? You've done just about everything you can tonight, and nothing is facing this Elk River team.
Well, you got to work on your offense. You got to tell your guys, hey, this might be a team we face down the road. Probably in the same section. Could be a team we play in the playoffs. Also, you're going to see similar teams like Elk River, deep teams. You got to find a way to get it done. Work on that offense and defense. That's not getting it done, however.
This is early. But for Elk River to be playing this well in just their second game, it says a lot about how deep and how talented this balanced team is, as we've got a foul on Monticello.
Nice job there by Beeman to find the guy underneath.
That's Nelson, and with Monticello out of fouls to give, that will send Nelson to the free throw line. And at this point, I don't know who I pick for player of the game, because so many of the Elk River players have done great things. Like Clausen said, you could have a different score every night.
You really can't. Pick one. You can't pick one.
We'll send the whole roster out here. We'll interview all 10 of them at once. Can we do that? Jeremy, see if we can look into that. Can we interview all 10 Elk River players? Nelson makes one of two. 34-point lead for Elk River. Our producer's saying there wouldn't be enough time to interview all 10. Maybe if we just ask them one question and have them respond with a one-word answer. Maybe that would give us enough time.
It'd be nice to get home before the bars close tonight.
Well, it's going to be a long drive back home, so it might be a little while before
the train's shut down at, I think the last train out of here is like 6 o'clock.
That was a while ago.
That's unfortunate for the color commentator.
Skoog missed the three-pointer. Oh, that's those skills you developed calling soccer, where you had to come up with these
I did
scores.
bring my thumb.
You brought your thumb?
I'm not sure what the hitchhiking rules are here, or laws, rather.
Yane's going to the free throw line. We've got a foul on Skoog. That's his third personal. Yane has 5 points so far. He scored. Actually, this is his first points tonight. He didn't score in that win over Buffalo.
Him and Bankin are a great guard combination. Very composed, very tough defensively. Look for these two to make some noise in section time.
This is just one game, but Elk River, they could be a surprise team.
You talk about everybody loves to rank teams. You know, Elk River, I looked in the Max Preps, a plug for them, I guess. They're ranked 49th in state, and I mean, Monticello, maybe not the toughest team, but watching these guys, I bet they're a little better than the 49th ranked team in the States.
Well, when you beat Buffalo, a top 10 team from last year, that gives you some confidence, and perhaps that's what that win did for this team.
Gives you some street cred.
Exactly. I'd like to see them play against Hopkins. We'll see how well that street cred measures up then. We've got another turnover here on Monticello. Hopkins, despite losing all those players to graduation last year, still the #1 team in 4A. Although one of their alum they might want to have back. Or
maybe not.
But Hopkins still is a great team and expected to do big things in Class 4A again this year for the boys team, and the girls team struggling a little bit. Of course, the next game, which you won't be able to make, which is unfortunate, is January 8th. Yane, top of the key, in and out. But look who has the rebound. It's Bankin, and he gives it back to Yane. Inside. No layup. Erickson with the rebound. Short. Picked up again. We have a foul. Nelson. Great presence inside. You got to give him some credit for keeping that possession alive and getting to the free throw line.
Bacon, Yane, and Beeman keeping the ball alive, moving it around real quick, and rebounding. Obviously, they're dominating the boards at this moment.
Now, I want you to see if you notice something. You look at the clock.
That's right. High school basketball, there is the rule.
The mercy rule.
I think it's 25 or is it 30?
35.
35 points.
35 points or more. And this is the first time we've called a game where the mercy rule was in effect. I can assure you on paper that it did not look like we would have a mercy rule in effect here, but we do, so Monticello is going to have to get the lead back down to under 35 to get the clock stopped again, although at this stage I think the outcome of the game is well decided.
And if I'm not mistaken, you actually have to get the lead below
30
25 or 30. Or
it's right, it's 30. We haven't come across this mercy rule too often.
It's like Coach Clausen's going to get some of his players in who don't usually get a lot of clock.
They include Chris Solfank, get this, 5'3" senior guard.
Love it.
5'3". Dixon goes to the line. This is the one-on-one situation. Well, you might get home in time to catch the bars. A little late for the train, but you're not talking. We're plugging this Elk River team, or it feels like we are. It's like it's hard to come up with things to say or run out of things to say. It seems like every one of these players has done well tonight, and that has to be a great win for the Elk River program.
Yeah, the effort's been there tonight for Monticello. I think it needs to be more focused. Have a game plan, especially on offense, where get guys moving for open shots, but you got to move. You got to move the ball. You can't have one guy dribble, and just doesn't work that way.
And to be fair to Monticello, like you said, they've been playing well. They just were shut down by that man-to-man defense, and
nice
did a great
pass
job of
there.
collapsing. Flesh.
Great feed from Hyder.
Flesh gets on his 9th point of the night.
Good focused effort there by Hyder and Flesh.
And if you're Monticello, I guess the key thing is, though, if you're going to have a stinker like this, better now than in March when it matters, when you get into playoff time.
It's all about improvement, especially when you're, and he said everything but admit that it was a rebuilding year. Nobody likes to use that word, but it might be, and you look for improvement, and hopefully by end of the year, all the pieces are in place for a playoff run or a playoff upset. We know those happen.
It happens in the girls, and it can happen in the boys, as more Elk River players come in as we enter the stat padding phase of the game.
We're getting to check in, perhaps. So excited to get in there.
Dylan Gracek, number 35, now in the game for Elk River. Nate Aarons, number 40, now stepping in. Babcock. And Metcalf are the only key players still in for Elk River, and I've got a feeling they won't be in there much longer.
I like what Coach is doing here for Monticello. He's not, it'd be tempting to get the subs in there, the guys who don't play a lot, but I think he needs to get his guys clicking. They need to work that offense. So he's leaving his starters in there for the most part.
And I agree with that move. I mean, they've been struggling all night, yes, but they, if they can even get some kind of rhythm going or find something that clicks together, that can come to be of great importance later on as they get into conference play and then section play. As a lot of colleagues will tell you, this is the first stage of the season, the non-conference play, where you really just feel your team out. Wins and losses, not so important at this point.
Love the effort there by John Richter, and he's been doing it all night. Doesn't matter if you're down by almost 40 points. Love the effort.
And that's a good sign for Monticello. They're not giving up, even though this is a game they will want to probably put behind them as soon as the clock hits 0.
That's the beauty of high school basketball, too. These guys play hard all game. There you go. Saul Frank pushing the ball up court.
Well, if you want to get noticed by colleges, you really can't give in or throw in the towel at any point. You got to play all 36 minutes.
When you see guys diving around, I mean, it's not for college looks. It's for heart, loving the game.
Oh, exactly. Heart, loving the game.
Nice move there.
No basket from Ahrens.
Nate Ahrens, nice move, couldn't finish it off.
Hyder, left side. Dixon, open for three. Bullseye.
Whoa, shot that one from Rogers, I think.
Maybe Princeton. And there's that momentum we're talking about as Balfrank gets the steal and the foul. The clock will not stop, though.
Quick plug to our friends at Freeze It Clean, located at 19875 Swallow Street Northwest in Oak Grove. Also the Elk River Pizza Man. And no small town would be complete without a pizza man. That's for sure. Located at 13451 Business Center Drive in Elk River.
Ball fans, not Balfrank, makes his first free throw. We want to give a quick thanks again to Burger King for giving us all this food and beverages just to keep our energy going, although it turns out we might, instead of a large, we might have been able to downsize to a medium the way the game has gone tonight. We'll be out of here pretty quick.
I want you people at home to say ball fake by ball fans 10 times fast.
Maybe that will be our new challenge. That could be the new challenge with Tide Video Productions. Offer a prize of some sort.
Absolutely.
Dixon with the steal. And it's stolen right back. This is Ryan Minahan. We've got the third stringers coming in now for the Elks.
Well, I think now Monticello is going to let their end of the bench guys come into the game.
This is Ahrens. And Ahrens throws it away. So we've got just under 90 seconds here. Again, running time with the mercy rule in effect. Designed to keep teams from pouring it on. Met with some controversy.
All you Elk River truck fans, don't forget Auto Trends Sport Trucks, located at 16858 Highway 10 in Elk River. And then take it over to the Wash and Fill, home of the Purple Pride Car Wash.
I love how you can bridge all these plugs. And then if you get called for a lawsuit, you can go to Moden Law Office, located at Main Street in Elk River. And if you have any more automotive repairs, you can go to AJ's Complete Automotive. Perhaps the lawsuit would stem from a car crash, located at Carson Street in Elk River. Now we jump ball here. Right. Running time still, so we've got 36 seconds left. And we'd like to remind you our post-game report presented by Associated Bank. We will have our players of the game and interviews with the coaches of both teams. We will do our best to do that. For Elk River, like I said, we might have to get all 10 and then just have them say one sentence. That's how great the Elk River team is, at least in terms of balanced attack. And for Monticello, just one of those nights. You know, the best thing you can do is just shrug it off and focus on the next game because there will be a lot of games left. It's still early.
Oh, we got guys looking for newspaper time here. Kids that aren't normally in the game.
Well, they get a little TV time from us.
Here. Come on, somebody. Shoot it.
Elk River probably, they didn't want to pour it on there. Just showing some respect, some courtesy. You know, you got the game won, and that's all that matters. And that's exactly it. So Elk River moves to 2-0 on the season, taking down a top 10 team from last year, a team trying to piece themselves together with a 64-33 win. What can you say about Elk River tonight? They just flat out dominated.
Now we've said it all night. The Elks with 5 players in and out of the game, fresh, ready to go. Very intense, tough man-to-man defense. Just too much pressure tonight for the Magic.
We will take a break and come back with our post-game report with our players of the game and head coaches, so stick around.
This program is made possible in part by funding from Associated Bank with 17 locations in the Twin Cities metro area. Maplewood Dental Lab, providing dental services to the East Metro for over 25 years. The Sunshine Depot in Elk River, food and fun in historic downtown Elk River. St. Paul Custom Creations Company, specializing in upholstery, car audio, window tint, butterfly doors, suicide doors, car lifts, lowering kits, rims, and tires. Riverview Sports and Marine, family owned and operated since 1972, and by continuing contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
Mike Peden and Mike Zamacona here with our player of the game from Monticello. That would be Clinton Nixon with 15 points tonight. Now, Clinton, I know it was a tough night tonight. Just couldn't get a lot of rhythm going, but what were some positives that you took away from this game playing Elk River?
We man, I don't know. We rebounded the ball a lot better than we did against Orono. I don't know. We talked a little bit better, and I thought even though we allowed a lot of points, our gap defense was a lot better.
And what do you take from this game? Obviously, points was one key thing to use as you get ready to play in that Mississippi 8.
We need to work harder in practice, and we need to limit turnovers because that really killed us this game.
Now,
well, the effort sure was there tonight. I thought. I mean, especially early, effort was there. You know, I like to see end of the game. Guys are still diving for loose balls on the floor, so that's something to build on as well. I'm sure. Maybe give it to Coach Bruce here. You guys still trying to find your way this year?
Yeah, you know, we knew it wasn't going to be easy here. You know, we have everybody new, basically playing. We graduated our top guys last year, and so it's hard. But they're trying. They're working hard. We just got to continue to get better against a team like Elk River that just really, pressure you. They just force you into decisions that you don't want to make.
Yep.
And give them credit. But we got to be able to handle that better than what we did. And if we can learn to do that,
that's right.
Then I think we can be successful in the Mississippi 8.
And I thought, too, it's good to expose the kids to a team that's good. This is what it takes to play at the next level. Let's work to get there.
Coaches always talk about that. You play good teams, they expose your weaknesses. And we have a bunch, and we know what they are. And hopefully we can start to resolve them a little bit here before Christmas, and then come back after Christmas when we kind of hit the heart of our conference schedule.
That's right. All right.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and good luck in the Mississippi 8.
Right,
good luck, guys.
Mike.
Good luck rest of the way.
All right.
Elk River coming up shortly. Mike and Mike back here with the players of the game for Elk River, Manko Yane and Travis Bankin. And you guys, I mean, it was hard to pick a player of the game tonight because the whole team was all over Monticello. So tell me, how much momentum did you get off that win over Buffalo last Thursday, and how did that translate?
Well, being it is our first game, I feel like we had to bring out a lot of intensity. We want to start off the season with a win. And we are a team with a lot of depth, so we play 5 in, 5 out, so there's just constantly movement.
We had a lot of motivation because last week we held Buffalo to 36 points. So we like to pride ourselves in our defense, and we just come out here and work hard, and that's where we get our motivation from.
I tell you, it's got to be a coach's dream. He's not here right now, but to have 10 horses like you guys have, in and out, and you guys, the defensive pressure is so tough. And you guys, talk about you two, I picked you guys out just because I love the composure. Yane, when you had the big guy in your face, you made that three, but you're all business. Make the shot, boom, defense time. It's really a joy to watch. And Travis, you two, the composure and the ball movement. What's stressed more at practice for you guys?
Well, Coach Clausen always says that defense and rebounding is going to lead to our offense and fast breaking. So I feel like we put a lot of pressure on the defensive side, so it leads to fast break and get into our offense, kind of.
Yeah, so basically we just come out here and,
bust your butts.
Bust our butts, get on the boards, or Clausen gets after you. So that's pretty much how it is.
Do you guys know about the Elk River hit? I mean, you guys had some great teams recently. I know last year was a little down year, right, for Elk River, 12 and 16.
Yeah.
And then you guys make it a point this year, hey, we're Elk River basketball. You guys talk about that at all? Let's get us back on top.
Yeah, last year, we had like 2 seniors that really came out here and worked for us. This year we have eight seniors, so we have a lot of.
2 other feel like they're seniors.
And 2, So, we have a lot of depth, and we pride ourselves on coming 5 in, 5 out, and we just like to outrun teams and outwork anyone and anybody.
Well, it's fun to watch. I look for good things from you guys down the road.
Yeah, we just might see you in state, so watch out for this Elk River team. And
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, Northwest Suburban Conference. So any idea who's going to be a tough opponent there, just quickly?
Well, Champlain Park is always
good. Champlain Park. Centennial's looking pretty good this year, too. So, but we're not afraid. We're just going to come out
I wouldn't be either.
2 key wins, so look out for this Elk River team. We'd like to thank both of you for coming to talk to us, and congratulations on going 2-0 this season after starting 12-16 last year.
This portion of today's broadcast is paid for in part by Associated Bank, with 17 locations in the Twin Cities area.
Well, our first game together, and I'd say it worked out beautifully. Your soccer experience and our basketball experience just meshed together, and hopefully we can see you. It's a shame you won't be with us for our next game.
Yeah, it is unfortunate to get down and see Central hosting Johnson. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll be back for sure. It was a great night here at Elk River. And despite the lopsided victory, it was a real pleasure to watch the Elks deliver a pounding, and they are a good team, and we'll see them down the road, I'm sure.
That's our next game, Central and Johnson at Central. Key St. Paul City Conference matchup, January 8th if you're watching on MCN and online. Quickly, we want to let you know if you want to order a copy of this, you can go online to www.tyvp.net. It's www.tyvp.net. For Mike Zamacona and everyone here at Ty Video Productions, this is Mike Peden. So long, everybody.